Everyone is asked to dinner by either a boss, a coworker, an in-law, someone that you simply need to impress. Going out to dinner can be nerve-wracking, and because you need etiquette to look the best that you can and not make a fool of yourself. But it's also just as stressful to simply need knowing what to say. So instead of worrying about your etiquette, let's just be able to worry about what you need to say, and I'll get your etiquette under control. I was helped out by Dining Etiquette Guide by Linda Stradley, and these are some of her tips as well as my own as we go. We will all take you through from the minute you walk into the restaurant, before your meal, during your meal, and after your meal. And then you'll be set to go on any dinner trip ever. So when you first get there, make sure you greet your host. Say hello and shake hands with them. That sets the tone and shows that you're interested in being there. Then you'll sit down at the table. When you sit down, take your napkin off of your plate and unfold it under the table. You'll place it on your lap where it will stay for the rest of the dinner. Do this within about 1 minute of sitting down. Now, you're going to order drinks. Stay clear of alcohol. It's best to order none. So when the waiter comes around and is serving wine, simply take your hand and place it over your wine glass to show them that you're not interested. The wine glass is the one on the right side, and it's the shorter glass between your water and your wine glass. Never take your wine glass and tip it upside down. That is extremely rude. The best is just to leave it where it's at. When you signify you don't want it, most likely the waiter will take it away. Now, when you go to order your meal, the best thing to do is follow the lead of your host. Allow them to order first, and that way you'll know price range and courses, whether they're going to order an appetizer, a main course, and a dessert or not. Then you can follow and order an appetizer if you would also like one. Never order an appetizer if your host does not order one. Then you can, if you're asked to order first by your waiter, you can simply ask your host what their suggestion is, what they're getting, or what their favorite is at the restaurant. That way you know price range. And never, ever order the most expensive item on the menu. You can always feel safe by ordering a chicken dish. It's very universal. Now, your food arrives and it's time to eat. You're going to look down at your dinner setting and need to know what to do. Rule of thumb is to work from your outside in. Start with your fork and spoon on the outside and work in. That way, because this is your salad fork and your spoon, and then you'll work into your dinner fork. Your dessert silverware will either be placed in front of your plate or will be brought to you with dessert, so don't worry. When you pass items to each other, there's a very easy way and it's very systematic. Simply, you pick up the item that's asked to be passed and you place it straight onto the table instead of hand to hand. That way there's less chance of spills. And when you pass your salt and pepper, you pass them as a pair. Don't leave one behind. That way you don't have to search for them as a stray when someone else asks for something. Also, don't intercept as you're passing. Don't snag a roll and put it on your plate. Let it be passed and then it will come back to you. Keep your elbows off the table. It's always been that rule. Keep it that way. It's really easy. Just use this part of your arm and you can rest it right here on the table. If you feel the need to get your hands away from the table, place them in your lap. That's the easiest way. If you need to be excused during a meal to go to the restroom, don't say, "I need to go to the restroom." Just simply say, "Excuse me," leave. You can place your napkin on the table, loosely folded like this. Just set it on the table, leave. When you come back, set it back on your lap. It's very simple, and that way you're not leaving it on the table or on the chair or crinkling it up in a ball. And avoid your slurping, burping, smacking, extra sounds. That's gross, and we can leave those for home. Now that your dinner's over, you're gonna need to know what to do with your silverware. You can simply take your fork and knife and any other silverware that you have, place it on your plate. You'll put the handlebars at 5 o'clock and put them facing towards 10 o'clock with the fork tongs up and the sharp side of the knife pointed in. You'll stand up, place your napkin on the left side of your plate, and you're ready to go. Tell the host that you enjoyed their time, and now you've given the best impression possible at dinner. Now there's never a need to worry anymore when you go out to dinner with someone you need to impress. You can simply go in, know that you're going to look the best possible in town, and you can simply worry about what you're going to say. I hope that was great, and next time you're at dinner, enjoy.
Good job.
Yay!
15